Brer Rabbit builds a home. All the critters in the big wood decided they should all go in together and build themselves a house. There was Brer Possum, Brer Bear, Brer Coon, Brer Wolf, and even Brer Rabbit. All of them took different jobs. Brer Rabbit complained that he'd have to do something on the ground 'cause he couldn't climb ladders, that made him a little dizzy in the head. He couldn't work outside 'cause the sun made him shiver. So he got himself a pencil and a ruler, and he started measuring and marking and marking and measuring. He was in and out and out and in and all around and up and down, and he was so busy that the other critters really thought that he was putting down a whole passel of work. Yet all the time he was just doing absolutely nothing. Now the critters that was working. They built a fine house, the likes of which nobody in them parts had ever seen. Why, if the truth was known, by house building standards today, that was a fine house. Plenty rooms upstairs, plenty rooms downstairs, whole heap of chimneys, fireplaces, and a whole lot of incredible things that they put in their house. Now, after the house was finished, each critter picked a room. Old Brer Rabbit picked one of the upstairs rooms and proceeded to furnish it. While all the other critters were busy furnishing their rooms, Brer Rabbit was slipping into his room a shotgun, a big black cannon, and a big tub of water. Now, when everything was all finished in the house, they all cooked a big supper in celebration of their new home. After supper, everybody took seats in the parlor. Everybody was laughing and talking and having a good time. Brer Rabbit sat for a little while, and then all of a sudden he commenced to yawning and stretching and yawning and stretching, and after a while he excused himself for bed. Now the other critters just stayed on and laughed and talked and had a good time in their parlor. While they were talking and laughing, old Brer Rabbit stuck his head through his room door and said, "When a big fella like me wants to sit down, whereabouts do you think he ought to sit?" All the other critters kind of laughed and hollered up the steps, "When a big fella like you can't sit in a chair, he better sit on the floor." "Watch out down there," said Brer Rabbit. "I'm fixing to sit right now." And about that time, Brer Rabbit pulled the trigger on the shotgun. Kaboom went the gun. Well, all the other critters looked at one another and wondered what in the world was that. But everything was quiet, and nobody said anything for a long time. But after a while, they forgot the noise and started talking and laughing. And as soon as they forgot that noise, old Brer Rabbit stuck his head out of the door again and yelled, "When a big fella like me wants to sneeze, whereabouts can he sneeze?" Well, the other critters kind of looked at one another, and then they hollered up the stairs, "When a big fella like you can't hold a sneeze, he sneezes where he pleases." "Watch out down there, 'cause I'm gonna sneeze right here," said Brer Rabbit. and he lit the fuse on the cannon. Boom! Well, the sound of the cannon knocked the critters out of their chairs. The glass shook in the windows, the dishes rattled in the cupboard, and old Brer Bear hit the floor right on his bottom. "Laws it be," said Brer Bear. "I think old Brer Rabbit's got a powerful bad cold. I think I'm gonna step outside for a breath of fresh air." Now all the other critters kind of settled down, and they felt a little uneasy, but they kept a-talking and laughing when all at once Brer Rabbit stuck his head out of the door again and said, "When a big fella like me wants to take a chew of tobacco, whereabouts is it he's supposed to spit?" Well, the other critters looked at one another kind of mad, and they looked up the steps and they hollered, "If you be a big man or a little man, spit where you please." "Look out down there," yelled Brer Rabbit. "I'm a-gonna spit." And about that time he turned over that tub of water, and the water came rolling down the steps. Splash! Well, every one of the critters heard it coming all at the same time. They all lit out in different directions. Some jumped out of the windows, some bolted through the doors. Everyone cleared that house, but fast. Old Brer Rabbit kind of watched them as they went in different directions through the woods. He locked the doors, closed the windows, and went to bed and slept like he owned the world. If the others didn't want to live in their brand new house, and if they'd run off scared, it wasn't his fault, and Brer Rabbit slept in peace. And that's the end of that. Brer Rabbit Goes Hunting. It was one of those bright days in the big woods, a day when most critters were working and doing all they could while the sun was shining. Not so for Brer Rabbit. He woke up this morning feeling mighty lazy. He walked out on the big road and decided the sun was just too hot for him to go any further. So he just sat down beside the big road and laid back under a shade tree. By and by, along came Brer Bear with a tow sack in his hand. "Well, howdy, Brer Rabbit. It's a fine day, don't you think?" "Howdy, Brer Bear. It is indeed the finest day I've ever seen. Where you off to with your tow sack?" "I'm going turkey hunting," said Brer Bear. "I was just deciding to go turkey hunting myself," said Brer Rabbit, "but seeing as how you going turkey hunting too, I wouldn't want to take all the turkeys from you, so I'll just stay here." "I appreciates that considerably," said Brer Bear. "And maybe tomorrow it'll be just as fine a day as it is today, and you'll be able to hunt." Now, Brer Rabbit didn't have any urge at all to go hunting. He said goodbye to Brer Bear and laid back again under the shade tree. Brer Rabbit had been sitting there all day long, just thinking and thinking and thinking. He happened to look up, and there, coming down the road, was Brer Bear with that sack full of turkeys. Now, Brer Rabbit had been sitting there under the tree a mighty long time, and his stomach was mighty empty, and he could really enjoy a nice roasted turkey for supper. Brer Bear hadn't seen Brer Rabbit sitting there, and he just kind of ambled on down the road, nice and slow. Brer Rabbit jumped up, ran through the woods, got him a stick, put it beneath his arm, and laid down on the road, and the stick looked just like an arrow. Brer Bear came along and saw Brer Rabbit laying there in the road and couldn't believe his eyes. "Laws it be," said Brer Bear, "this here's a dead rabbit. Sure would do for some rabbit stew for supper. If I didn't have me a sack all ready full of turkeys, I sure would pick him up. Got me a sack too full to carry." So Brer Bear walked on down the road. The minute Brer Bear was out of sight, Brer Rabbit jumped up again, ran as fast as he could through the woods, came out on the road again, put that stick up under his arm again, laid out on the road. Down the road came Brer Bear, slow and unconcerned. "Well, do tell," said Brer Bear, "if it ain't another dead rabbit. There's one back there, and there's one over here. Why, that's two. And if I didn't have me a sack full of turkeys, I sure would have me a plenty rabbit stew. My, my, my." And Brer Bear walked on. Brer Rabbit got up, ran just as fast as he could through the woods, ran back out on the road, put that stick beneath his arm, and laid down again on the road. Down the road came Brer Bear with his sack full of turkeys. "Why, ain't this something? Somebody's been shooting a whole heap of rabbits and just leaving 'em lay. Now here's one here, and there's another one back there, and there's another one even further back. Why, that's enough rabbits for weeks and weeks of stew. I won't have to do no hunting for a long time. I just believe I'm going to set this sack of turkeys down and go back and get them other rabbits." Brer Bear put his sack of turkeys down so that his hands would be empty enough to carry 3 rabbits. Brer Bear turned and ran down the road, leaving that sack and singing as loud as he could, "Rabbit stew for 1, rabbit stew for 2, rabbit stew for me, and rabbit stew for you." Brer Rabbit jumped up, grabbed that sack of turkeys, and ran as fast as he could through the woods. "Roasted turkeys for 1, roasted turkeys for 2, roasted turkeys for me, and none for you. I fooled you again," laughed Brer Rabbit, and off he went with a sack full of wild turkeys. And that's the end of that. Brer Wolf catches Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit had been running that day till he could run no longer. Brer Wolf was after Brer Rabbit and had intended to catch him. He was so close on him till all Brer Rabbit could do was hide in a hollow tree. Oh, the hole was too little for Brer Wolf to get in. So all Brer Wolf could do was just kind of stand there outside of the hollow tree. So he just kind of laid down to think and rest. While Brer Wolf was laying there, Brer Turkey Buzzard came flopping by and lit on the branch of the hollow tree. Brer Turkey Buzzard looked at Brer Wolf and he said to himself, looks like old Brer Wolf is dead. I'm real sorry about that. No, I ain't dead, said Brer Wolf. I got old Brer Rabbit pinned up here in this hollow tree, and I'm gonna get him this time if it takes me to New Year's. How do you get him out of there? Said Brer Turkey Buzzard. I'm gonna cut him out, said Brer Wolf. Now, if you stay here and watch the hole while I go home to get my axe, I'll give you a choice piece of him before he's cooked. Brer Wolf loped off down the road, and Brer Buzzard took up his watch outside the hole. By and by, Brer Rabbit hollers out of the hole, Brer Wolf! Brer Wolf! Oh, Brer Wolf! Now, Brer Wolf had been gone a while, and old Turkey Buzzard never said a word. Brer Wolf! Oh, Brer Wolf! You don't have to say nothing. I knows you out there. I just wanted to tell you that I sure wished old Brer Turkey Buzzard was here. Now, Turkey Buzzard got a little curious, and he wanted to know why. So he changed his voice to sound like Brer Wolf. What you want with Brer Turkey Buzzard? Oh, nothing much. Except in this hole there's a bunch of fat gray squirrels that old Brer Turkey Buzzard would find mighty tasty, said Brer Rabbit. How you plans to get 'em out? Said Brer Buzzard. There's a little hole, said Brer Rabbit, on the other side of the hollow tree. If Brer Turkey Buzzard was here, he could stand outside and I could drive 'em out to him. Drive 'em out to him? Well, drive 'em out. I'll see that Brer Turkey Buzzard gets 'em. Then Brer Rabbit kicked up a powerful noise like he was driving something out. Get out! Go on! Shoot! Go on! Go on! And Brer Turkey Buzzard ran to the other side of the hollow tree and waited for all the little fat gray squirrels to run out. And on the other side, Brer Rabbit leaped through the hole and went running down the road, laughing as loud as he could. Woo! I fooled you again. I fooled you again. And that's the end of that. Brer Rabbit pays his respects. Brer Bear and Brer Fox were always trying to catch Brer Rabbit in one of his tricks. They had tried outsmarting him more times than they could even remember. But each time, Brer Rabbit came out on top. One day, Brer Bear and Brer Fox got a good idea about how they could outsmart Brer Rabbit. So Brer Fox went to Brer Rabbit's house and knocked on the door. When Brer Rabbit answered the door, Brer Fox was crying. "Oh, Brer Rabbit, I just had to come and tell you the bad news." Brer Rabbit looked at Brer Fox. He looked at him real suspicious-like, and he said, "Why, Brer Fox, why are you crying so?" "Oh, Brer Rabbit, it's terrible. Poor Brer Bear, our good friend, has passed on. He's dead," said Brer Fox. "Well," said Brer Rabbit, "I'm real sorry to hear that. What on earth happened to him?" "Well, I was stopping over to see him today, and I knocked on his door. He never once answered. I knew he was home, so I just opened the door and walked in. There he was, laying there in his bed, dead as a doornail." "I do declare," said Brer Rabbit, "that beats all I've ever heard. Why, I just saw Brer Bear yesterday. We was hunting on the same land. He didn't seem to be sick or ailing or anything. You sure he's dead?" "Oh," Brer Fox said, "no, I ain't sure. But you see, I ain't never seen anyone dead like that before. Maybe you could tell." Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox lit out toward Brer Bear's home. Brer Bear lived in a cave not too far from Brer Rabbit, so Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit didn't have far to walk. As they approached Brer Bear's cave, Brer Rabbit watched as Brer Fox dropped further behind him. "Come on now, Brer Fox," said Brer Rabbit. "It's going to take both of us to tell if he's dead." Old Brer Fox had a great big old grin on his face, 'cause he knew that before too long he'd have Brer Rabbit in the stew pot. As they opened the door, Brer Rabbit could see old Brer Bear all laid out in his bed. Now Brer Rabbit realized that there was something wrong. Brer Fox and Brer Bear just might be trying to trick him so that they could catch him. Brer Rabbit had to think fast. To convince Brer Rabbit that he was really grief-stricken, Brer Fox pretended to cry. "Can you tell, Brer Rabbit," said Brer Fox, "can you tell if he's dead? Can you tell? Can you tell? Move on over here a little closer so you can see real good." "I don't think I needs to be too much closer," said Brer Rabbit. "I've done seen a whole bunch of dead folks, and seems to me that Brer Bear ain't doing that one thing that most dead folks do." Brer Fox said, "One thing? One thing? What's that one thing?" Brer Rabbit said, "Well, Brer Bear ain't doing it." Brer Fox said, "Well, if there's one thing that Brer Bear's supposed to do, I'm sure he'll be doing it, but what is it?" Brer Rabbit said, "Most dead folks that I've seen usually sits up nice and tall and says, 'Wahoo.'" Brer Fox says, "Say what?" "They usually says, 'Wahoo,'" said Brer Rabbit, "and Brer Bear ain't said it." Now, Brer Fox thought about it for a little while, and he said, "Well, if Brer Bear is sure enough dead, he should be saying 'Wahoo' at any moment now." Well, all of a sudden, old Brer Bear sat up straight and tall in his bed and hollered, "Wah-hoo!" Old Brer Rabbit turned, lit out to the front door, went through the front door just as fast as he could and down the road, laughing and hollering just as loud as he could. "I fooled you again. I fooled you again." Brer Fox and Brer Bear just stood and watched as Brer Rabbit skipped down the road free as the breeze. And that's the end of that. The Wonderful Tar Baby. Brer Fox and Brer Bear had been mighty close to catching Brer Rabbit time and time again. But close as they ever came to catching him was the day that Brer Fox and Brer Bear was down by the tar pit, thinking on how they could get Brer Rabbit for sure. It was Brer Fox who came up with the idea of the Tar Baby. They worked all day long a-fixin' and a-fixin', till finally they had fashioned a piece of tar that looked just like a tar baby. They put him on a hat and a coat, and they set that critter right down beside the road. Then they laid back in the bush and never made a sound. By and by, Brer Rabbit came strolling down the road, acting like he was king of the world. He walked on till he spied the Tar Baby sitting on the side of the road. So he hauled off and he said, "Howdy do." Well, the Tar Baby, he don't say nothing. Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they lay real quiet in the bush. "Morning. It's a fine day." The Tar Baby, he didn't say nothing. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they still lay quiet. "Round here, we's all real polite, and we speaks when we's spoken to. I'm gonna give you a chance to be polite," said Brer Rabbit. Well, the Tar Baby don't say nothing. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they lay low in the bush. Brer Rabbit, he's getting madder and madder. "If you hard of hearing, I can speak louder. But I just think you just plain downright disrespectful, and you need somebody to teach you some manners. Now, when I speaks this time, I wants you to speak back. Howdy do," said Brer Rabbit. The Tar Baby, he still don't say nothing. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they don't say nothing either. "Well, this is most distressing," said Brer Rabbit. "A little lesson learning for you is what I've got to do. If you don't say howdy when I say howdy, I'm going to rear back and I'm going to bust you wide open. Now I say howdy." The Tar Baby, he don't say a word. Then Brer Rabbit draws way back with his fist and whoop! Well, this is just where Brer Rabbit up and spilt the salt box. 'cause when he slapped the tar baby, his right hand just stuck to the side of the tar baby's face. Tar baby didn't say one word. Brer Fox and Brer Bear nearly fell out of their bush. They's laughing so hard. "Now look-a here. If you don't turn my hand loose, I'm gonna whack you once with my other hand." With that, Brer Rabbit laid off and slapped the tar baby with his other hand. That hand stuck. Tar baby still quiet. Brer Fox and Brer Bear beside themselves with glee. "Turn me loose! Turn me loose, or I'm gonna kick the stuffings out of you." The tar baby, he never said a word. He just held on to Brer Rabbit good and tight. Then Brer Rabbit reared back and whop! He lost the use of both feet on the tar baby. Tar baby's still quiet. Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they just about bent half double. Brer Rabbit steaming out of both ears. He's madder than a wet hen. "You beginning to bother me something fierce. I'm getting ready to do something that you will really regret. I'm gonna take my head and butt you to the other side of the sun." Then Brer Rabbit took his head and butted the tar baby. His head stuck to the tar baby. Out of the bush came Brer Fox and Brer Bear, walking along as innocent as babes in arms. "Well, well, well, if it ain't Brer Rabbit. Seems like you's all tied up there. Seeing as how you's so indisposed, you should be going to my house for supper," said Brer Fox. Brer Fox and Brer Bear was laughing so hard they began to roll all over the ground. "Going to my house for dinner. Going to my house for dinner," said Brer Bear. "I expect I got you this time," said Brer Fox. "You been sporting round here like you was king of the county. Nobody but your own self got you into this fix. I'm gonna build me the hottest brush fire that's ever been built and barbecue you till you's done." Brer Rabbit figures he's in bad trouble, so he talks real humble. "I don't care what you do with me, Brer Fox. I don't care. But just don't fling me in the briar patch. It's just too much trouble to build a fire," said Brer Fox. "I just may find me the tallest tree in the woods and hang you till you dead." "Oh, hang me, hang me, hang me high as you please. Just don't fling me in the briar patch, please," said Brer Rabbit. "No, I don't think I want to go and find no good strong rope. Why don't I just drown you?" "Oh, drown me, drown me, drown me way down deep. But please, please don't fling me in the briar patch." "Well, I don't reckon we could do that so easily, 'cause there ain't much water around here to speak of. I believe I'll just skin you." "Skin me, Brer Fox. Snatch out my eyeballs, tear off my hair, yank out my ears by the roots, cut off my legs and tear off my tail. But whatever you do, don't fling me in the briar patch." Brer Fox wanted to do Brer Rabbit in the easiest way he knew how. So he grabbed him, snatched him off the tar baby by the hind legs, and slung him way over into the briar patch. Well, there was much yelling and screaming and moaning going on when Brer Rabbit hit the bushes in the briar patch. Brer Fox and Brer Bear nearly busted their sides laughing. Ooh! Ooh! Brer Fox and Brer Bear laid out for a long time, waiting and watching. After a while, Brer Fox heard some laughing, and he heard somebody calling him. He looked up, and there, on the other side of the briar patch, was Brer Rabbit, sitting there with his hands on his knees, yelling at the top of his voice. Born and bred in the briar patch, born and bred, can get in there and out of there quicker than you can say, Jack Robin, I fooled you again. And that's the end of that.